Command Point is sponsored by Crossfire Games. Use code CommandPoint25 at checkout to get 5% off your next purchase. Link in the description. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Command Point. My name's Ryan, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new rules for the Space Wolves Wolf Scout kill team that's going to be coming out here pretty soon. So in this Warhammer community article, the title is Kill Team Dead Silence Wolf Scouts Command Mysterial. So in this Warhammer community article, the title is Kill Team Dead Silence Wolf Scouts Command Mystical Storms to Hunt Their Prey. For most Space Marine chapters, the Scout Company is where neophytes get their proverbial feet wet in the endless sea of war that is the 41st millennium, both to instill experience in new recruits and weed out those unfit to serve in the battle companies. Not so for the Space Wolves. Only the most experienced warriors who have tempered their natural aggression over decades of battle are selected as their scouts, creating a cadre of elite trackers and pathfinders who can operate behind enemy lines for months on end. Perfect qualities for a kill team. These Wolf Scouts are one of the new factions found in Kill Team Dead Silence, and they operate quite unlike any Space Marine team that has come before. When the Sons of Fenris enter the kill zone, they do so cloaked in an elemental storm, oftentimes conjured by their rune priest Skjald, a veteran battle psyker who channels power through traditional rune stones to rend the air and split the earth. This force of nature shrouds the Wolf Scouts' movements and confounds their foes' senses, allowing their warriors to conceal themselves after an ambush or suddenly charge out of the haze. So here we have the Elemental Storm rule. It's a strategic gambit. Remove your storm marker from the kill zone, if any, then place it in the kill zone. Whenever an operative is within 6 inches horizontally of your storm marker, it's within your storm. Each friendly Wolf Scout operative can perform the charge action while it has a conceal order if it starts and/or ends that action within your storm. That right there is a very powerful army rule, assuming that this team has some good melee damage operatives who would really benefit from charging out of conceal. Next up, we have Hunting Astartes. So during each friendly Wolf Scout operative's activation, it can perform either 2 shoot actions or 2 fight actions. If it's 2 shoot actions, 1 additional AP must be spent for the second action if both actions are using a plasma gun or a plasma pistol. So if you want to shoot with a plasma gun or plasma pistol twice, it's going to cost you all 3 of your APL, and you cannot select 2 psychic ranged weapons. Each friendly Wolf Scout operative can counteract regardless of its order. Whenever it does so within your storm, you can change its order first or change its order instead of performing an action. For the latter, still treat it as having counteracted this turning point. So this is an awesome ability where you can either take a shot on your turn, switch to engage, take a shot, comes back to you, your turn to counteract, you just switch your order to conceal. Helps insulate your big, ranged operative threats, which there are a few in this army. Or the flip side, let's say you had moved up on conceal and it's your turn to counteract. Even though you're on conceal, you can switch that to an engage order, and then you can take a shot on somebody. That's pretty powerful too. Either way you slice it, this is a really cool ability. Sneaking close and bulldozing your opponent out of nowhere is a lot of fun, and that's only a fraction of the storm's potential. 3 of the team's strategy ploys make good use of the elements, be it for defending allies with Cloaked by the Storm or sapping the strength of enemy operatives with Storm's Bite, in case you need any more help dominating in close combat. So for Cloaked by the Storm, whenever a operative is shooting a friendly Wolf Scout operative that's within your storm, you can reroll 1 of your defense dice. And then with Storm's Bite, whenever a enemy operative is within your storm, subtract 1 from the attack stat of its melee weapons to a minimum of 3. Usually this is where we pick one of the coolest Space Marines to show off and wax lyrical about how great their special skills are, but we know what you really want. Sure, you get 5 veteran Wolf Scouts to lead, but the kill team isn't complete without their 4-legged Fenrisian friend. In fact, he's so good, he's the only compulsory member of the team. Alright, so the Wolf Scout is 2 APL, it moves 8 inches, has a 5-up save and 9 wounds. For its melee, it's got fangs, 5 attacks on 3s, damage 4/5 with rending. It has the rule Instinctive Predator. This operative cannot perform any actions other than charge, dash, fall back, fight, and reposition. It cannot use any weapons that aren't on its data card. but it can perform the charge action while it has a conceal order. So while you've got a few of your operatives over on one side of the board within your storm, you can have this Fenrisian wolf lurking around by itself, kind of doing its own thing, and still be able to charge out of concealment. Very powerful ability. It has pounce, so once per battle strategic gambit, if this operative's APL stat is 2 or more, this operative can perform a free charge, fallback, or reposition action. If it does, until the end of its next activation, subtract 1 from its APL stat, and it cannot perform any of the aforementioned actions. So this is pretty cool. Before the start of the firefight phase, you're able to get a free charge potentially. Or say this wolf is kind of like out in the open, about to get shot or something, you just do a free reposition right there with it. So pretty interesting. Can't do any mission actions. Um, so is purely a attrition piece. Also potentially do it or use this operative to score some more of the like positional tac ops. But yeah, a interesting operative. Notably, oh, it does have the Wolf Scout keyword. It is a Wolf Scout operative. Okay. Yeah, so it's still gonna benefit from it's still gonna benefit from all the storm benefits if it ever finds itself in there. So here we've got some more photos of the other operatives in the team. You have the pack leader who looks like he's armed with a power sword. We've got the Fang Bearer and the Frost Eye, the Gunner and the Trap Master, the Rune Priest, Skjald, and the Hunter. So it says the rest of the kill team are equally deadly. So it says the rest of the kill team are equally deadly in their chosen vocations, be they a psyker, trapper, or even a battlefield. The rest of the kill team are equally deadly in their chosen vocations, be they a psyker, trapper, or even a battlefield chirurgeon. You can pick any of the you can pick any 5 of the following, though only one of each, or as many hunters as you want. So we have the pack leader, carries a power weapon and can let you reroll your initiative roll once per game. I hope that that ability factors in the new approved ops 2025 cards and how that initiative system works. Um, hopefully, hopefully that'll work seamlessly with that. There's the Fang Bearer, who's the medic. Keeps your operatives healthy and lets them ignore shock and stun all game. That's not nothing. That's cool. We have Frost Eye, the marksman, silent, accurate, and can go on guard while within the storm. That's pretty cool. The gunner, who has a plasma gun and can use the storm to keep it cool even when supercharged. The Trap Master carries a big haywire mine and a plasma pistol. Okay, cool. So far we got 2 plasma weapons. And then we have the Rune Priest Skjald. Move the storm, obscure your allies, kill people, pretty much everything you'd want. So definitely try and keep this guy alive because he's going to be able to move that storm across the battlefield as the game is going on, which is the whole strategy for this team is going to be proper placement of that storm token. And then finally, we have the Hunter, the Trooper. Did we mention their basic operative gets a plasma pistol too? Okay, also severe when in the storm. Okay, so we've got 3 plasma weapons on this team. Uh, I'm liking that. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's a pretty versatile team that can be aggressive or defensive depending on which operatives you pick, letting you adapt to the mission at hand and get the most out of your limited numbers. If you need to protect your territory, have the Frost Eye and Gunners sit in the storm guns blazing. If you want to take the fight to the enemy, obscure the midfield and have your pack leader and Fang Bearer plunge headlong into their best operatives. All right, cool. So this seems to be like a very fun kill team to run. Lots of lethality going around here with the 3 plasma pistols, or the 2 plasma pistols and the 1 plasma gun. You have that Fenrisian wolf, and then who knows how these guys do in melee combat, but they're space wolves, so if I had to guess, probably pretty good. Oh, but wait, hang on here. So it looks like, because it says you can only take, so you can only take 5 of the operatives. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do any of them share the same body in these pictures? Okay, so it looks like the Frost Eye and the Pack Leader share the same body, and it looks like the hunter and the fang bearer share the same body. Yeah, so I don't know for certain if you're going to be able to build everything in the box or everything that you see here straight out of the box. So in this photo here, we've got the Skjald. There's the Frost Eye. That's the Trapper and the Gunner. And we've got the Fenrisian Wolf and the, gosh, what's that guy? The Fang Bear. So I think that's everyone. Oh, everyone except a Hunter. Okay, so you probably have to choose if you want to build a Fang Bear or a Hunt. Oh, you don't have a pack leader on here, do you? No, you don't. Do you have to take a pack leader? Hmm. Yeah, so this probably is going to be a 2-box team, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. What are you going to do with two wolves? Two Fenrisian wolves, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is a... I hope it is a complete team in this box. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this team's rules in the comments down below. Do you think these guys are potentially cracked? The Tau Stealth Suit team is looking pretty interesting too with some of its rules. Obviously, a team where you can have multiple potentially hard-hitting melee operatives being able to charge out of conceal is very powerful in its own right as well. Being able to switch your orders on your counteract is a really powerful ability. I'm really excited to see how both these teams shake out. If you haven't already, make sure you go and check out my me taking a look at the stealth suit rules that got revealed today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all again in the next one.